Welcome back, everybody. We are back again, this time with Lego City. Sets included in Lego City Time to Build. Now you might be wondering, what is Lego City Time to Build and why am I talking about it? Well, I've started a series on my channel where I'm going over Lego City sets I want to add to my wish list from 2005, 2006, all the way to 2011. And I'm partway through that series right now. If you're interested, I'd recommend starting with the 2006 one. But a lot of my influences for sets that I have on my wish list are from this game, Lego City Time to Build. Now, Lego City Time to Build is a game that came out in 2006 or 2007-ish, and it's basically a Flash game that Lego had on their website that I played as a kid, and it influenced me to want to buy a lot of the Lego City sets, so it actually worked. The game is divided up into 12 missions with different complexity for each mission, and each mission ends with an upgrade to the Lego City infrastructure. So the kind of play style of the game is it gives you a sense of progression through upgrades to your Lego City. So here's an example of that. You can see here the fire station starts out with not as much going on it, and then they add this bay right here, which gives you the fire truck. And then the final mission, it gets completed. So it kind of gives you a sense of progression through the game. Another aspect of the game is it's all about navigation. You can see here there's this little mini map, and you kind of drive through your city and have to navigate through to get to different objectives. The game did a great job of marketing sets and showing off playability to its target audience, which was me because I was a kid around the time of 2006 to 2007-ish, and I remember playing this game and wanting these sets a lot, so the marketing ended up working. So let's start off with Mission 1. Mission 1 is titled Fires Are Burning Across Lego City. Now each mission starts off with a time frame, so this one starts off at 4 and 5 a.m. in the morning, so we can see that the Lego City services are running 24/7. They're ready for any emergency that might happen. And who do they call on at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning to help them? They call on this guy. Now, it was a toss-up between this smaller fire truck here or this off-road one, but based on the picture from the game, I'm going to say that it is this guy from the off-road fire rescue set who ends up saving the day. So we can see him right here with these epic glasses on, and this is the set here. Some more pictures, and we can see after the mission actually ends, they must change shifts or something because the fire station gets an upgrade and we do not see this character anymore. Alright, so if you want to create this scenario, the two Lego sets you're going to need are 7942 Off-Road Fire Rescue and 7945 the Fire Station in order to make this. So let's go on to mission number 2. So mission number 2 is titled A Robber is Stealing a Car. Now we see here that there's a parking lot, and that is your objective to get to. The robber is stealing it. And they call on this guy from 7235, the police motorcyclist. Now we can assume, based on this scenario, that someone has probably seen a robbery going on. It probably hasn't happened yet because it would be a bit confusing to send a motorcyclist in to chase down and possibly have to push a robber's car off the road. I'm not sure what the procedures are in Lego City, but I assume they wouldn't send this guy in unless it was an instance where the car has not been hijacked yet. So in order to recreate this scenario, you're going to need 7744, the Lego City Police Headquarters, and 7235, this Lego City Police Motorcycle. And we see here there's another shift change. It is switched to the K9 car, and the police station gets an upgrade. So yeah. Alright, mission 3, a crane damaged the road in Lego City. So the following takes place between 6 and 7 a.m. We can see the day is progressing in Lego City. It's only getting crazier. Alright, so we see they call upon this guy from the 7992 cement mixer to come and repair the road. So you finish that, you repair the road, and the cement mixer guy gets back and they upgrade the construction yard. all within one day, I might add. All right, and then mission number 4, rubbish bins have been knocked over in a car park. Now, I'm assuming if you translate that from British, that means that some recycling bins have been knocked over in a parking lot. But I think this game was made for both UK audiences and American audiences, so they go with the term rubbish bins and car park. And they call upon this garbage truck driver. Now, me and my little sister, when we played Lego City, we named this guy Jed, so I'm just going to call him Jed. So Jed is tasked with picking up the rubbish bins and cleaning up the car park. So we can see here that he cleans up the car park and the transport dock gets an upgrade. You can see a new boat comes in, and yeah. Now to recreate this scenario, you're going to need 7994 Lego City Harbor and 7991 the recycling truck. Okay, now we're progressing through the day. It is now between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. And mission 5 is a girl was injured. We don't know how she was injured. We just know that it happened right here, right in front of this building. And this one's a bit odd because they call upon this guy from 7902 who's just a doctor in a car. He's not in an ambulance, so we presume that he can't bring back the patient if they are injured. So you drive out and the girl is looked after at the hospital. So we're going to have to assume, because I don't think anyone's going to fit in this car besides this guy, we're going to have to assume that there was an ambulance following behind him. Not sure about that. It kind of doesn't add up there. But anyway, the girl was looked after at the hospital and the hospital gets an upgrade. Now to recreate this scenario, you're going to need 7892, the Lego City Hospital, and you're going to need 7902, the Lego Doctor car. Alright, and things are progressing even further. It is now mission 6. The pilot left his sunglasses on the train. Now, this pilot must be very important to Lego City, otherwise I do not think that they would be driving to pick up his sunglasses. So they call upon this dude in his little go-kart to go and fetch the sunglasses from the train station. So he leaves the train station here, or the airport, I'm sorry. He leaves the airport here and goes and gets them, and they end up upgrading the airport because of this. Now to replicate this, you're going to need Lego set 7894, and I actually didn't add this, but I guess you could include the Lego train sets as well, although I think you're just picking up something from a parking lot, so you probably don't actually need those. But anyway, let's continue on. Alright, mission number 7. This is when things get crazy. Now, you have to do 2 things at once starting on mission 7. This mission is called It's a Special Birthday for a Special Child. This takes place between 10 a.m. and 13. Well, now I'm realizing that they're using military time. So it takes place between 10 o'clock and 13 o'clock. So we have here, it's a 2-way mission from Lego City. We have 7991, the garbage truck or recycling truck driver Jed, who delivers something, and then we have the Lego City Airport that helps out in this operation as well. So this happens, and you upgrade the Lego City Harbor. And the Lego sets you're going to need to recreate this are going to be the airport and the trash truck. Okay, now we're moving on to, sorry, going back, make sure I'm in the right place. Now we're going back to, or going forward to mission number 8, deliver parts and repair the railway line. Now this takes place between 13 and 1600 exactly. So we have a joint operation between the construction crew and the transport crew. So this is where they get the help of this guy from Lego set 7998, this driver who drives this big haul truck, and he's actually carrying a packed lunch with him, which is very interesting. And then they also get the help of the cement mixer driver from 7990. Again, I guess he hasn't changed shifts yet. He's still working. It's later in the day. Okay, and then at the end of this one resolves by the railway track getting finished, and trains are now available in Lego City. Now the railway line is completed. Now the sets that you will need to replicate this scenario in your city would be 7905 to recreate the construction site, and 7994 Lego City Harbor, 7990 Cement Mixer, and 7998 Hauler. Okay, mission 9. This is another stacked mission where you have to do two things at once. The robber opened a tunnel and a boy fell into it. So this takes place between 1600 and 1800 exactly. And here we see the Lego ambulance driver from 7890. And we also see this K9 unit police officer from 7744. And it ends up working out because it just ends up being a scratch on the head for the little boy, and he ends up being fine, and the robber ends up being locked up, and the police station gets an upgrade. Now to replicate this, you'll need the Lego City Hospital, the Lego City Ambulance, and the Lego City Police Headquarters. Now let's move on to mission number 10, accident on the bridge and bridge repair. So there's been an accident on the bridge we can see here, and you need to repair the bridge. But it looks like first you're going to need to check in and make sure everyone's all right in the medical area, and then you can complete the repair. Now this takes place between 1800 and 2000. All right. So in order to do this scenario, they call on, or the people they call on for this scenario are the ambulance driver, who ends up nobody is hurt. He checks up on them. They're completely fine. And then you also need the digger from 7248, and the bridge gets strengthened because of him. Now, in order to recreate this scenario, you're going to need the hospital, the ambulance, the digger, and also the Lego City crane. All right, mission number... Oh, wait, no, this is the resolution. The bridge is saved. Mission number 11, burning factory, injury check, and delivery. So a factory is on fire and people are trapped inside. The factory workers may be injured. We can see here that Lego City is ready to react if anything happens. They're going to check up on people, make sure they're fine. And then also they need to deliver the medical supplies first. So this is a 3-stacked mission, which is going to require a lot of collaborative effort from the Lego City responders. So this uses the services of 7998, the hauler from the transport line. It also uses the helicopter from the Lego City Hospital, and it also uses the fire truck from the Lego City Fire Station. So the supplies get delivered, the factory workers are checked up on, and they end up being okay, and the fire ends up being put out. And in order to recreate this one, you're going to need the Lego City Fire Station, the Lego City Hospital, and the Lego City Hauler. All right, now in Lego City, it's not just about work. They also believe in partying as well. So the following scenario takes place between 2200 and 2400, and it looks like the airport needs to be open. Some fireworks have caught on fire, and robbers stole the matches. So this is a big operation by Lego City, and they call upon the driver from the airport, this fire chief guy from the Lego City Fire Station, and the police helicopter operator. So what ends up happening is the robbers get caught, they get the matches back, the airport gets opened and it's ready for arrival so they can bring in tourists into the city for the fireworks show, and the fireworks get extinguished, the ones that went off prematurely. In order to recreate this scenario, you're going to need the Lego City headquarters, the Lego City Fire Station, the Lego City Airport, and of course the Lego City Police Helicopter. Okay, so yeah, let's do a quick review real quick. So it's a lot of Lego City sets that you're going to need in order to replicate all this. Yeah, let me just go back through my slides real quick. Cycle back up through here. So you're going to need at least all of these stations in order to recreate this, along with some minor offsets like this off-road fire truck, this police motorcycle, the cement mixer, the garbage truck, the Lego City Harbor, which I think I already talked about, the Lego Doctor Car, the Lego City Ambulance, just all of those sets you're going to need if you want to recreate all these scenarios. And at the end of the day, the Lego City gets saved and it ends. I think this just highlights how crazy just a regular day in Lego City can be. And it also shows off how cool Lego games can be. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you guys got some ideas for what you would like to add to your Lego City. And I will see you in the next one. Keep building.